Hey everyone, Dr. Mabel Baloyi here, your purpose strategist, coach, and mentor. Passionate about partnering with you and bringing your purpose to life. Welcome to Purpose Conversations. Today we are talking to Pastor Paula, and we all know we've seen Pastor Paula several times. We know that she is very much passionate about helping you to obtain optimum health. Pastor Paula cares about your health, and today we are talking about a very interesting topic. We don't know why we get old so soon, and she's gonna tell us why do we get old before our time? Why do we look so old before the time that we should actually be looking old? Pastor Paula, welcome to Purpose Conversations, and you're looking so awesome again, my sister. You are glowing.
Thank you, Dr. Mabel. How have you been? How are you?
I am good, my pastor. And how are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you. We bless God.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Amen. My pastor, in the few sessions that we had, we forgot to actually, give you the opportunity to tell people yourself about who Pastor Paula is. So I just want to give you a minute or two just to tell, the people that are following us on this program, just to give them a little bit and tell them who Pastor Paula is.
Okay, that's great. Okay, Pastor Paula, my full names are Pauline, and I am based in Nairobi, Kenya. That's where I'm based, and I'm a real estate consultant. That's what I do for a living. For the health and beauty tips, this is just a hobby. This is just something that I enjoy doing. Okay, but what I do for a living is I'm a property real estate consultant. That's what I do, and I am born again. I am married. I think that's all about me.
And I can see your background that you're a real property consultant. We will talk about women in business, in a few days to come, and we will have you coming in talking about property instead of beauty now. Okay, my pastor.
Yes.
Talk to us about why do we get so old before our time?
Now, aging is the natural process of growing older. Okay.
Yeah.
There are many factors that play in whether we age gracefully or we age faster. Okay, sorry, there's somebody here who is just than a biological age. So more than half of us look older than we really are because we engage in behaviors.
Yes,
this is the aging process.
Right.
So knowledge is power, and the more you know about fighting the aging process, the more you can control it. Okay. Yeah. So that the more you can control and you can take towards maintaining a healthy younger body and a healthy mind.
Yeah.
So let me say the changes may be surprising if they happen earlier than expected, and therefore the time but it's not just about genetics, Dr. Mabel. Most people think it's genetic. No, it's not about genetics. It's your habit. Your habits influence how your body ages. Okay. So although aging is a natural process, there are some habits that you may be partaking in which are speeding up the process of common age-related activities. Common age-related activities are things like wrinkled face. Your body is always aching and paining. You're always saying, "Hey, I'm feeling pain here. I'm feeling pain here," and yet you're so young. Those are some of the signs of premature aging. Okay, your mind. There are people who age, because premature aging also touches on your mind, your brain. and predisposition to diseases. Those are some of the things that are related to premature aging, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's impossible to avoid these changes completely, but there are ways to reduce the signs of aging in your body, Dr. Mabel, especially if they're happening before you are ready to embrace them. You know, there are times they just come and you're thinking, why am I aging so fast? Yet I'm not even 30. You know, so I think at times they can catch you by surprise.
Yeah.
So some of the signs of aging that are considered premature, especially if you notice them before you're 35. Some of these signs are sunburns.
Wow.
Okay, sunburns.
Yeah.
They're also called age spots. These are caused by years of sun exposure. You're always burning, especially this area, Dr. Mabel. This area.
Yeah.
That area.
Right.
You find that most ladies start getting, especially for the ones that are fair-skinned like us, you find this area, sunburns. That is one of the signs of premature aging, especially if it comes before you're 35. Number two sign is dry or itchy skin. And that's because of the thinning skin caused by dehydration. You know, you find that your skin is itchy. You know, you're always itching.
Yes.
You're always itching, yeah? Number 3 sign of premature aging that you may notice is wrinkles, especially here. You find wrinkles on your forehead. You find wrinkles, you know, around these areas. Okay?
Right.
So, or a sagging skin, wrinkles and a sagging skin. So as you enter your 30s, your skin slows down its production of collagen. You know, collagen is the protein that gives your skin its shape. And collagen is what helps your skin to bounce back and stay plump. Collagen. Okay?
Right.
So with less collagen in the skin, it's easier for visible wrinkles and sagging to occur. You find some people just look like, I'm just doing an illustration.
Yeah.
You know, sagging of the skin. You might notice this is happening more in areas around frequently used muscles, like the forehead. You've seen people with wrinkles on the forehead.
Right.
Yeah. Or where you're more exposed to the sun, which is also the forehead and these areas, you know. So those are some of the signs. And also hair loss. Hair loss that's coming. That's also a sign of premature aging. Hair loss. And by the way, Dr. Mabel, I'll be speaking about hair very soon because today I am showing off my real hair.
Is that your real hair?
This is my real hair. So very soon I'll be talking about real hair. Okay.
Wow, you have beautiful hair. I didn't notice it's your real hair.
So we'll do a video on hair. But another sign of premature aging is hair loss. So as the stem cells that trigger new hair growth in your hair follicles, they die off. You know, we have cells on our scalp that trigger off, hair growth. Yeah. They die off. That's a sign of premature aging, which means that the hormonal changes, also environmental factors, genetics, and diet also play a very big role in hair loss. So that's another sign of premature aging. Yes. And so what causes premature aging? What are the causes of premature aging? Those are the signs. Right. So what are the causes of premature aging? Somebody may ask. Number 1 is sun exposure. Okay. Sun is good and sun is bad. I think we are supposed to be getting vitamin D from the sun, but I think the sun that you're supposed to expose ourselves to is the sun that is not very hot, not the scorching sun, but just a mild sun. Because when sun penetrates into the skin with the UV rays, the rays are the ones that damage the DNA in our skin, causing wrinkles. Yeah. And that is why it is important to apply sunscreen.
Okay, Pastor Paula, can I just stop you right there before we continue with the causes? Go back a little bit to the signs of aging. You spoke about collagen, which food can people eat to boost their collagen? Before we go on to the causes.
Okay, so collagen, vitamin E. I have done videos actually on this kind of things, because you see, food like carrots,
yeah,
food like avocados,
yes,
foods like the green leafy vegetables,
yes,
beetroot has beta carotene, and also carrots has beta carotene. All these kind of foods, vitamin C, which is things like the citrus fruits.
Right.
Yeah, avocados, I've talked about avocados, things like cucumber, things like spinach. All these will assist in building up your collagen.
Okay. All right.
Okay, and I've done videos on that, of course, on my YouTube channel. You'll find all these videos on even the juices that are anti-aging foods. I've done videos on that.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I think, people can go there and check what the food are, the anti-aging food, so that they can get some help in terms of building their collagen so that they don't age quickly. And you also spoke about wrinkles on the forehead, and you mentioned here, but most of the time I heard that, especially as ladies, we start wrinkling around the eyes, like this part here. People start seeing the wrinkles around the eye area, and most of the time it's also because of how we are treating our skins, how we're taking care of ourselves. So when does the wrinkles around the eyes come out?
That is because of lack of sleep. That's
around
another cause.
Oh.
Yeah, that's another cause of premature aging. It can be because of lack of taking care of this area. This area is very sensitive.
Yes.
It's actually this area, this part of the skin is the softest part under the eyes.
Yeah.
And that's where you find that most around the eye area, because this skin is very soft.
Yes.
So which means that you need to always hydrate this place. Let it always be hydrated. Moisturize it when you're sleeping and all the time. For me, I use moisturizers like the essential oils, like coconut oil, like olive oil. You can use it to always hydrate this area.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also lack of sleep. Lack of sleep also causes so sleep gives our bodies an opportunity to refresh and regenerate cells. Okay, so quality sleep is very important, and also lack of sleep is another cause of premature aging.
Okay, lack of sleep in terms of you are not able to sleep, or you are awake doing something meaningful, or just lack of sleep generally will cause premature aging.
They say that sleep gives your body an opportunity to refresh and regenerate cells. So if you're not sleeping, then your body has no opportunity to regenerate new cells.
Wow.
So, and they say that the minimum amount of hours that at least a normal human being should sleep is at least 8 hours.
Right.
Good sleep and good rest is important.
Yeah.
So if you're suffering something like insomnia and staying up late all night, that one is a cause of premature aging. And I've seen it, because for me, every time I don't sleep, even mentally, I'm not productive.
Right.
For me.
Yeah.
For me, so I make sure I sleep at least 8 hours. I love myself that much,
First of all, I'm guilty. I don't sleep. I don't sleep early. I can't sleep early, and I think at the most I sleep 5 hours.
You need to adjust that. You need to adjust.
Yeah,
that.
at the most I sleep 5 hours, and now I don't want to age before time. I've got to fix that and sleep it, for 8 hours. I know that I have to sleep 8 hours, but I'm like, I'm still busy with this, and even my system, my body now is used to sleeping at, at midnight hour. That's when I pray. And then after that, I sleep. But I will have to adjust that. My pastor, let's now move on to the courses. You already started with courses, so let's continue with the courses.
So I've talked about sun exposure. I've talked about lack of sleep. Those are the causes. It can also be genetic. People, it can be genes, okay? And also the diet, eating a diet that is high in sugar and refined carbohydrates can damage your skin over a time. Okay, just eat the right diet, fruits, vegetables, and sufficient or enough carbohydrates and enough proteins the right way. Okay.
Yeah.
So there are those who drink alcohol. Sorry, but alcohol excessively dehydrates the body. Okay. So alcohol is one of the causes that really brings in premature aging. So those are some of the causes.
Right.
We also have stress. Stress is not good at all. Stress will make somebody not sleep. Stress is what causes insomnia. That can trigger inflammatory response in your body as well as hurt your sleep habits. So stress hormones and inflammation can age your body very, very fast. So stress is not good. I always tell people, please, stress, the peace of God is sufficient.
Yeah.
You peace that surpasses, okay,
all understanding.
Yeah. So what can we do once we notice the signs of aging? Because most people will say, so now that I'm already there and I'm already seeing the sunburns, I'm already seeing the wrinkles, I'm already seeing signs and I'm only 30. What can I do? Okay.
Right.
So let's take one by one the causes. The sunburn. What can you do if you realize that, if you notice that you have sunburns around your face? So wear a sunscreen, the lotions and the creams that you wear, just make sure that they have at least 30 SPF daily, to protect yourself from UV rays of the sun.
Yeah.
Sunscreen is very important. So you start it overnight. No, but start now. And of course, Dr. Mabel, you remember we spoke about the little beauty tips like drinking water, eating fruits on a net stomach. All those things matter. All those things. I don't have my water.
Warm water.
Warm water. Yes. So so the sunscreen, as you apply the cream with sunscreen. For me, I came with this because this is what I use.
Okay.
I thought I should just show these people what I use because this has worked for me. This is Nivea. I use Nivea. This is an anti-aging defense. That's what they call it. Wow. The Q10 Plus. Actually, Q10 Plus is a collagen. It's an enzyme, collagen. Called Nivea. It's Nivea. Dr. Mabel, I've used this cream since I was 28 years old.
Wow. By the way,
I refuse to age.
By the way, Nivea is not going to pay us for that advert, but bring that thing closer again. Let the people see, even if we are not sharing any profits with Nivea, but at least our followers will be able to see and buy it if they want to use it so that they can look pretty. Okay, put it on the screen.
Yeah.
Right. I'm sure you guys can see anti-wrinkle and firming. Wow. First of all, that is magic. Anti-wrinkle and firming. It firms the skin, and it avoids wrinkling.
Yes. It's very nice.
It's beautiful.
It's very nice. Yeah, and it's not strong. Nivea products are not harsh products. They're just very mild products.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not a harsh product. So I thought I should share this because it has worked for a lot of people, and it's not harsh. It's very, very mild. So, and it has a sunscreen. It has SPF 15. So so if you're experiencing sunburns, so use,
is it cream or sunscreen? Is it sunscreen or cream?
It has sunscreen.
Oh yes, I hear you.
Yeah, this is a day cream, but it has sunscreen.
Okay. Sure.
So that is, so it's very important to wear sunscreen. Number 2, dry skin. That is another sign. What can you do when you start seeing a sign of your skin is drying up? What do you do? Once you know that your dry skin is a sign of age, it's not a symptom of something else, because it can be a sign of a disease, it can be a sign of something else. So you must be very sure that it is not an illness, but it's a sign of aging. Yeah. So drink more water to maintain hydration throughout your body and your skin. Okay. Number 2, take shorter showers using lukewarm water. When you're showering, make sure you shower less time. If you used to shower 30 minutes, reduce to 15 minutes. Using lukewarm water. Don't use a lot of hot water. What hot water does, it dries up the natural oils, Dr. Mabel, the natural oils of the body if you use hot water to shower. And that dries the skin. So take shorter time to shower and use lukewarm water. That's another for your skin. If your skin is drying, you realize that your skin is drying up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, so we need to take shorter time in the shower.
Okay. Number 3, find a moisturizer that works for you.
Okay. Find a moisturizer that works for you.
Yeah, find a rich moisturizer that will work for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So that's about the dry skin. Then we have the wrinkles. What happens if you start experiencing wrinkles on your forehead? You know, we say the wrinkles around the eyes. I already told you, use an essential oil or a coconut oil, really works, or olive oil. We have many oils that really work, especially when you're sleeping at night. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you find wrinkles or a sagging skin, start by protecting your skin every day with the sunscreen. Of course, we say that, and limit your sun exposure, because exposing your skin to the sun, Dr. Mabel, also dries the skin. So limit your sun exposure. Yeah. If you're going outside, wear a hat. If you're going outside, wear a hat if you have to. Yeah. And then wear things that will prevent the sun burning your skin, like long sleeves. That's what you do. And then, of course, you drink water and you moisturize each day. Find lotions that have vitamin E. Find lotions with vitamin E and vitamin C. Those lotions and creams are there in the market.
Yeah.
Because that's what your skin needs. Vitamin E, vitamin C, and vitamin A is very important for the skin. It's very important for the skin. So then we come to the hair loss. What are you gonna do? I'll be doing a video on hair very soon. But let me just speak about hair loss, because most people, as they're advancing in age, you realize that most of us are now wearing, artificial hair because our hairs have gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're finished.
It's because of hair. It's finished. Okay. So if your hair is falling out or growing thinner, because the hair will either fall off or grow thin. It's not thick. It grows thinner. Okay. Yeah. Consider purchasing a shampoo and a conditioner product meant to address that issue. The shampoos you're using, the conditioners you're using, be very careful that you're not using very harsh products. Number 2, make sure that your diet is full of nutrients that nourish the hair. avocado is very good for hair, by the way. I eat avocados every day. I eat avocados without nothing, just eating them, you know.
Yeah,
They're very good for hair. Very good for hair. Okay, so I've done videos on that, and I'll be talking more. Things like rice water. There are a lot of things that you can do, natural things, to make sure that you don't lose your hair. I'll give you a tip: rice water. Rice water is very good for treatment, and that is what I use for my hair. Rice water. Okay.
Wow.
So those are some of the ways to address issues of premature aging. Okay.
Right. Just stop right there. Rice water, you use it for your hair. What do you do with it? You use it as a conditioner, hair conditioner. How do you use it? You drink it. What?
Dr. Mabel, I'll be preempting, but it's okay. I can talk about it. You see, things like what you do with rice water is that it's a treatment for your hair. So you wash your hair with it. You soak it for some time, leave it to ferment, okay? And then you sieve it, and that water is what you use on your hair as treatment.
Okay.
That is just one of the ways that I use, one of the tips that I use to make sure that I have very, very nice hair.
And you have very nice hair, yeah.
Yeah.
So we will come back to that, Pastor Paula. I'm sure a lot of ladies out there are struggling with, maintaining good hair, having a good hair. So we will come back to that so that you can give us the tips, step by step as to how do you get to have your hair looking so beautiful. I actually thought that you are wearing these things that we wear, but it's your own natural hair. So we will deal with that so that we know the steps. What do we do? We use hot water to have that rice water. What do we do? I know that, I think it's the Chinese. The Chinese are using a rice water as a we have cleanser and as toner. The Chinese are using rice water as toner, and they show you how that toner is actually keeping their skin looking young. I didn't know that rice water can be used for hair. Now that I know, that's another tip that I'm gonna use for my hair, and I'll have nice looking hair like yours. And then once I have nice looking hair like yours, we place a challenge to the ladies that let's see your real hair.
Yes.
Come on, let's see your real hair. Take off that wig. Let's see your real hair. But I'm one that grew up without, people are different as to when it comes to hair growth. My daughter has got hair, serious hair, like it's a bush. She doesn't even have to wear these things. She just wear them because she wants to. And that is because my husband had, very strong bushy hair, big hair. But I grew up without having, hair. Like I grew up without having good hair. My hair has been very fine, even from childhood. And I wouldn't even, try and use strong chemicals on it. Things like relaxing your hair and doing stuff like that, because when I do that, you will actually see my scalp, So when the wigs and everything came in fashion, I was like, wow, that is an answer for me. I will have something on my head. So yeah, people are different. Some grew up without really having that strong hair, but I'm sure others, they are losing their hair due to health issues and aging, of course, So we will talk about that. My pastor, you continue, because I think you were still telling us more about this issue.
Yeah, so I finished on the remedies that you will use once you see some of those signs of aging, and I finished with hair loss.
Yeah.
So we talked about wrinkles, we talked about hair loss, we talked about sunburns and dry skin. And you've talked about the remedies. We say that if it is a sunburn, please use a sunscreen and avoid overexposure to the sun.
Right.
We say that if you're finding yourself experiencing dry skin, take shorter showers.
Yes.
And use lukewarm water, because hot water dries the skin.
Yes.
The natural oils of the skin, hot water.
Right. Right.
So, and then also drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of water.
Yes.
And then we say it for the wrinkles and sagging skin. Of course, find a good skincare routine. Find a good moisturizer, and also drink a lot and eat the right foods and the right diet. Yes. I have spoken so much about that on my videos. Actually, I've done so much on skin. Because I always tell people that we are what we eat, and your inside reflects your outside. So if your inside is dirty, if your inside has toxins, if your inside is not nice, it will reflect on your face. And those are some of the things that are caused by that cause premature aging. Toxins in our systems. You know, yeah. So eat the right food and reduce on sugars and junk foods. Okay.
Yeah.
And then of course about hair loss. There are many signs of premature aging, but those are just a few that are common. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So you wanted me to speak about the hair and the rice water?
Yeah, if you can just take us through, tell us how we make that rice water and then how we apply it on our hair. I think that will assist.
Okay. Rice water is used for many things. As you've just said, it's used for the skin also. It's used as a toner for the skin.
Yes.
For somebody who is experiencing acne, or someone who is experiencing rash, or it can be used for the skin to tone the skin. But also it's also very good for the hair. So what you do is that you soak rice. For me, you can soak it immediately and sieve it and use the water immediately. But the more it stays, if it stays for a week, the better, because then it ferments.
Okay, all right.
You can soak it on a Sunday and use it the following Sunday. By that time, it's already fermented. What happens is that it corrects the pH of the skin. You know, like it alkalines the scalp, and the pH levels of the skin becomes right. I mean, if I can just use that language, which means that it balances, you know, the alkaline levels of your scalp is able to balance to the right number, if I can say that. Because you see, our body, even our own bodies, we are always told that we should always maintain our bodies alkaline and not acidic. When you eat the wrong foods, then it goes to being acidic and you're prone to illnesses. Okay, but if you maintain your body the right alkaline position, then your immune system is boosted, and no, you're not prone to lifestyle illnesses. It's the same with our hairs and our skin. Okay, so you can use rice water to treat your hair. So what I do, once I soak my rice water for a week and it has fermented, of course, fermenting means there's a smell, not a very nice smell, but there's a smell. Not a very nice smell. Okay.
Okay.
But they say it's best when it's smelly. When with that smell, it's very strong. It's very nice. So I sieve it and I go with it to the salon. It's the one they use. Once they wash my hair with shampoo and they condition it, then they pour it on my hair. And I put on a shower cap and I stay with it for 30 minutes. So that means it's like a treatment.
Wow.
Okay. Wow. And then after that, they just wash it off and they style my hair. It's as simple as that.
Wow.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, by the time I leave that place, you know, my hair does not, if it was shedding, it stops shedding. It doesn't shed even one. It's such a nice therapy for the hair. It doesn't shed at all.
Amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, and
we are learning so much here. And you were saying?
And I was going to say that, and it's not expensive. You know, sometimes as ladies, we tend to use such expensive stuff.
Right, yes.
That don't even work. You know, but if you can use, if you can try and use natural means to maintain your natural beauty, for me it works better, and it is less expensive. It is cheaper. That's what I always tell people.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. We need to know all these things, even for, to take care of your skin. Sometimes people don't afford to buy expensive things. Like, for instance, some people might not be able to buy that Nivea, but you find that, they can use something else like avocado on their skin. They can use egg. They can use the rice, rice water. There's a number of things that I have learned as well, that even tomato, you can use it. There was a time where I was actually using milk that is iced. Milk that is iced on my face. So you just put milk on the ice tray, and then you put it in the freezer so that it can become ice, and then you just take that ice and you smother it on your face. You go with it until it is all melted, and what that does, it firms the skin, and it gives it the glow. So it's true that we need to take care of ourselves, and you are right that there are things that are natural. In fact, the beauty products are in our kitchen. The beauty products are in our kitchen. Your tomato, using it with honey and scrubbing your face with a good facial scrub. Can even use it with brown sugar. I mean, these things are there. You don't have to buy expensive products. So I think we are sharing, good information that is very much key to taking care of ourselves, not only as women, but even men, because it's not only us that are aging before our time, even men are aging before their time. Pastor Paula, I think we have said a mouthful. I don't know if you want to, to close, to say some few words, final words of advice to the people out there as to how can they keep themselves young.
Okay, I've done videos. Again, let me say, I've done videos on anti-aging vegetables, anti-aging fruits, and what is it that you can eat to not to age fast and to avoid this premature aging. So I would urge people to go on my YouTube channel. That is Paula Mark, Beauty and Health Tips. On YouTube, and also on Facebook page, Paula Mark. Check out my videos, and there is so much to learn. There is so much to see. There is so much to learn, and keep on checking, because I post videos on a daily basis. So there's so much to learn. So that's
I saw a video 1 hour ago before we record this one. I saw a video on your YouTube channel, because I go there all the time, and I'm already learning.
Okay.
But I think that, when we bring that information here as well, because we are now exchanging words and I'm asking questions, at least people are able to, to get it, that they're able to follow the entire discussion. So people, we encourage you to go to Paula Mark YouTube channel and follow all her videos there, so that you can learn how to keep yourself looking young and beautiful, taking care of your hair the natural way, taking care of your skin the natural way. Pastor Paula, I would love to thank you so very much for your time. Thank you so very much for sharing such wisdom with us. I appreciate your wisdom. May the Lord bless you. We will see you again. And I think that in future we're going to talk about, a purpose-driven business. And when we talk about that, then you will come in and tell us about the kind of business that you are doing, so that everybody out there may know what Paula is doing. And the people in Kenya, they must know where to go when they're looking for homes. Thank you so very much, my sister, and God bless you. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. God bless you for walking this journey with us. We believe that you are getting empowered and you are learning a lot.
Bye.
Yes, my pastor.
Bye-bye.
Bye, my pastor. Thank you so much. God bless.